with liberty and justice for all.
Cindy, if you wouldn't mind doing the roll call.
I sure will. Larry May.
Present.
Curtis Conley.
Present.
Donald Wortman.
Present.
Ray Striegel.
Present.
And Murray Stout absent. We do have a quorum.
So since we have a quorum, we'll go ahead and continue on. I need an approval of the minutes for the June 9th, 2026 meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes. I'll second.
All in favor? Passes. Good. Consider resolution for tax abatement in the TIF area.
That was probably the last meeting.
Right.
You basically report that the redevelopment commission approved allowing an abatement in designated TIF area.
The economic development.
That's huge.
Yeah. Okay. So the economic development met earlier, and they approved of a TIF in the, or a abatement in the TIF area for what's the holding company's name?
GS3 Holdings.
GS3 Holding. Have any public comments?
Yeah, and that's of course subject to this board granting abatement.
So
we need a motion to.
Now you just need to reconsider. We have to consider a new application, even though at the last meeting, the same people, it was,
We approved a 5-year abatement at the last.
but it was not for an eligible. It was not for the owner of the real estate, it was for the operating company. Once we went to write the resolution, we found that the application was not in the name of the owner of the real estate. We have, our actions deal with the real estate and the owner of the real estate. The owner of the real estate has to ask for the abatement, not the occupier of the real estate. So I've asked them, they resubmitted in the name of the owner of the real estate. And so basically what we did the last time was not effective because it wasn't a legitimate applicant. Now it's basically the same people, same project, but the application is in the name of the real estate owner as opposed to the occupier.
So we need a motion to consider that, or just consider?
Well, if you want,
Yes, ma'am.
if you want them to retell their story, you can, or if but I would suggest that you get a statement if there's been any changes from the last. You don't think have to do the whole, unless you want to. You know, the board can ask for any information you got, but I think it would be prudent that if we ask Mr. Schrader or Mrs. Schrader to come up and just state if there's been any changes from the last hearing that we had.
Okay, yeah, understand.
Okay? Push the start.
No changes. Everything is on track, same way.
Yeah.
And if you have any other questions, you can ask them. If not, if you're satisfied, then you proceed forward. Proceed on.
and then that one.
If you want, in front of you.
Okay, so GS3 Holdings LLC. Give you guys this. Same we had before, that's just the correct one.
The correct applicant we had, it was an incorrect applicant
Yeah.
last time. Still same project.
We'll get
Yeah.
that over here.
Everything's the same. We didn't realize when we filled out the application that since Growing Success Beef Company has the lease with GS3 Holdings, the Growing Success Beef Company pays the taxes, so we thought it all needed to be under Growing Success Beef Company in order. We created the holding LLC just as a means of an extra layer of protection that was advised to us when we purchased our business, so,
So, what's our next step in that
I think,
process?
Just make a
then I
motion.
think you need to determine, because the last time, I think, the board decided to grant a 5-year, 100% first year, 80, 60, 40, 20 for during 5 years.
Mhm.
But that's probably need to have a motion in the minutes, either granting that again, or, so it's the motion with the correct company.
So, what we need is a motion.
I'll make a motion that we allow
GS.
GS3 Holdings LLC a 5-year abatement.
Which is
For
100 for the first year, 80, and continuing down.
Yeah.
So the 5 years is over, and then the TIF district will pick up after that.
and theoretically, the TIF district when it goes to 80, the TIF district will pick up to 20. And after it goes to 60, the TIF district will pick up to 40.
Okay, so we have a motion on the table. I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. So, next, we need any public comments, so, looks like we just need to do, the next board meeting will be publicly announced as required by law.
And we'll report this to the town council, and the town council will have to adopt a resolution.
Okay. So,
Ultimately granting the abatement.
We'll basically, we're going to make a recommendation to the town board that they grant this. Okay.
So we do that at our next meeting, or we have to do it before? So a big hurry, can we have a special meeting, or is it okay to wait till the 7th?
I don't have a problem with that.
We can
Okay.
wait, we have contractors lined up right now, so we'll be ready to go, but, yeah.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
okay, we need a second? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, meeting adjourned.